Hey guys, sorry I'm a little bit late. My internet was not allowing me to connect. I'm in the UK at the moment, so I'm not really in my normal place. I don't know, there's some dodgy network. How are you doing? How are you, Noreen? You good?
I'm well. How about you?
I'm good as well, thank you. Let's see who else is here. Hi, Topusha, how are you? You all right? Okay, no
I
worries.
am
Oh,
fine, and you?
I'm good as well, thank you. Brilliant. Okay, Shibangi, how are you?
I am fine, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good as well, thank you. Wonderful. And who else do we have? Tanha, how are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good as well, thank
Hello,
you.
Miss.
Hi,
How are
Sanjana, how
you?
are you? I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good, Miss. Sorry I
Okay.
joined lately.
Oh no, don't worry. I was late today. I'm struggling with my network as well. Don't worry. Like we're all in the same boat here. Do not worry. Do not apologize. Okay. You're very welcome today.
Thank you, Miss.
Let's have a look. Cabo, how are you doing? You
Hello,
well?
miss.
Oh, let's have a look. Shake, how are you?
Ma'am, I was just worried about you.
Yes, yes, it was a very strange day today. As I said, we can do sort of like 5-ish minutes over to recuperate the time, but being in the UK right now is just so weird. You can see my background is different. I'm not in my own house at the moment. So
Okay,
I
ma'am,
am
I was just sending you the classes link, and I have seen that you are not online.
right, yes, because my phone, I don't know where my phone is. I have two phones, and my phone that I gave to you guys is now not on WhatsApp because I'm in England. I got an eSIM, and my eSIM is a British number for like this week while I'm in England. And because I've changed it to an English number, now for some reason, no one has my number anymore. So I have to like go and like text everyone, text everyone. But yeah, anyway, so that's
Ma'am,
sort of the
just
story.
ma'am, if you can just text me your number so that I can give you the class link.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. I need to sort of I need to reboot the WhatsApp. I don't know what's wrong with it, but it's just not very reliable. Do you think that there could be um let me think, just more reliable way that won't change? Like, can I think about it and just let you know like a route that would work really well, if that's okay? And then I can sort of update it as soon as possible. Um yeah, it's great to see you all. Let me see. Cabo, how are you? Can you hear me? Okay. Sohan? How are
Uh,
you? You all right?
I am all set. Thank you for asking. And you?
I'm good as well, thank you.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Sorry?
I have a question.
Of course, yeah.
I'm a new student of your English class. Actually, I have a IELTS exam next month. That's why I need your help. Please guide me.
No, of course. Okay, thank you for telling me
Uh,
as
I
well, so we
I
know.
want to good band score.
Yes, what
In
score are
my
you aiming
opinion,
for?
you always help me and guide.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
of
she's
course.
gonna guide all
Absolutely.
of us.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
No, I'm here for you
he's gonna
guys.
guide all of us, the rest in the class. So sorry, I couldn't respond earlier because our Abrar he's currently trying to connect the laptop,
Oh, you're
and we
having a
have
bit of laptop trouble.
yeah we have a very poor network here, so
Yeah,
it's taking time, and I wasn't able to turn off my mic, uh, my
to turn it
audio.
on, you
So
mean.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I heard you for the twice time that you're calling my name.
Don't
So
worry.
you can still see there is an ID name with
Two
Abrar.
capos. Yes. Oh, there you
So
go. I
when
think
it
they're both
will
connected
settle,
now, right?
yeah, I'll be trying to connect. So
Don't worry. Just connect in whichever way is best for you. And what else? Let's see. Nishi, Mespa, Nishat, how are you all? Are you all good?
Yes, ma'am. And you?
Good as well, thank you, Nishat. Oh, it's great to hear from all you guys. Nishi and Mespa, you guys okay? Oh, just a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds behind. Right, anyway, let's start for today. And we're going to be looking at those questions that we've been practicing these past few times. Okay. So sort of the last two times we've been talking about things like clothes, things like history. Okay, so maybe niche topics that you guys might not care about. Um, I know as like probably you guys are not too bothered as much about clothes, and maybe even some of you girls are not bothered about clothes. I'm not bothered about clothes. Like you can see right now, I'm wearing like a Lakers top. So I'm literally wearing my husband's top. I'm not bothered about clothes either. So so some of these topics are just going to be really, really just irrelevant, so history, maybe you care about it, maybe just you don't. Like, you have different interests. Those specific interests, and this is very relevant for you, Sohana, specifically, since you're doing your exam soon, you need to be able to literally waffle about anything, okay? So you need to be able to just
Yes.
talk, okay? Talk for at least 3 to 4 sentences. You want to just say because, just make up a reason. It doesn't have to be true. It just has to be good. It has to be long, and it has to be filled with wonderful vocab. Oh, wait, sorry, give me a second. There's a little message that came through. Give me a second.
Is it off? In the camera? Is that off?
Give me 1 minute, guys.
Off is it?
Right, there we go. So yeah, guys, you need to like speak for a good few sentences. You can't just say like one sentence and then that's it, okay? And you need to be able to speak about things you don't care about, because a lot of the questions you're going to get, you're literally not going to care about. So that's why you need to be really, really good at just thinking, okay? You just need to really think and think of the vocabulary and genuinely you need to just waffle about it. Just think of anything like, can you give a reason? Can you give an opinion? Can you say I think? Can you say but? Can you say because? Put as much as you want, as much as you can in there just to make it sound good. Okay, so let me just get up the questions and I will choose a random one to paste into the chat for this week. There are 3 types of speaking questions. So just so you guys know, we've only at the moment been practicing the part 1 questions. We haven't got as far as the part 2 ones yet, and I think we should probably start today. Okay? So I'm gonna get bear with me a second. I'm going to just get the question. I'm going to pop it on the screen in just a second. Let me see. And then you can see it in the chat, guys. So give me a minute. There. Okay, so we're going to do, I think electronics is always a good topic to do to get us talking. So I'm going to probably put a question related to that, but for some reason it's not coming up. So we'll just do something else
I will
instead.
send it in chat.
No, not just yet. Let me think of something really random. I'm going through a list of questions and I'm going to choose the worst questions for us to answer. Let's see. Okay, so these are the questions here. Okay, we're going to do these. And basically, what they will do in the part 2 of the IELTS is they will do a speaking with you where you need to answer all of these questions. These are not the specific questions. They will have a conversation guides, okay, that you will need to follow. So I'm just going to copy and paste it into the chat. Right? So this is the ones about internet. These are the kind of questions they will ask you. They could ask you maybe 3. They could ask you 10 of them, okay? They probably won't. They will keep it within a time limit. So you'll have a certain amount of time, and depending on how that time is used, they might ask you loads of questions or not so many. But these are the kind of questions they will ask you for the part 2. So as I said, 3 parts. Part 1,
More than A.
as I said, is what we were doing last time. So they're the more simple questions. You'll have bullet points. It'll be more straightforward. You'll have part 2, and in the part 2, you'll be expected to have more of a conversation based instead of just being asked to speak about something. Okay. So these are the kind of
Yes.
questions that you'll need to answer. All right. Is that fine? Make
Okay,
sense?
Miss.
Okay, cool. So what we'll do then is I'm not going to ask you all the same question. Usually we work on one question, but I feel like
What did you
working on
say? Hello, do you
wait,
hear
who
me?
was
You all guys are
hello?
frozen like
Wait, who's that? Is that who is it? Just pop in a chat to me, if it's you, like whoever it is. I've no idea who's talking. It's not like lighting up the little screen to show me. Just give me a message so I know who it is. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I'll ask you all a different question from here. Maybe two
why
of you
don't we
will do the
begin
same
to
one.
chat first? Then the question that will automatically come in.
Is
Is
this
that you, Cabo?
technically problem?
Yeah, I think it could be. I'm not sure. Maybe try and leave and rejoin whoever it is who's having problems. I think it's you, Cabo. Leave and rejoin and see if that improves it at all.
Oh,
Okay?
I see.
Don't worry. I can hear you, Sohan. I think I can hear everyone else. Like everyone else seems to be fine. I think it's just Cabo who's having a bit of technical problems right now. So just see if you can sort it out. If you can't, just text me on the little chat and Zoom. And we'll have a look through it. Okay? We can work it out and figure out what your technical problem is. Anyway, so I will ask you all different questions from here. I'm going to give a 2-minute timer. I will share my screen if I can this week. I should be able to. Let me see. I will share my screen with you guys and I'll put that same timer on that we used last time. Give me a sec. And I'm going to give you a 3-minute speaking limit and I will keep asking you questions for 3 minutes. Anything that you get wrong, I will put it in the chat. So I'm going to be typing while you're talking. I'll write it down, but I'll send it directly to you. Okay. It might be something really good that you've done, or it might be something to improve on, but I will give you feedback on the chat just so you get the feedback and so you know what you've done wrong. And so I don't have to stop you and like tell you what you can improve on. Okay. And it also goes straight to you. So it's not like everyone
Okay.
else can hear about it. All right. So I'm going to share my screen with you quickly. Let's see.
Well, this is not tangible in my chat. Like I can't see it.
Let me put it back in. Let me try again. Chat. So it should be there, but I'll send it again. It's probably because you might have rejoined Cabo. Can you see it now? Sent it again.
Well, I can see it, but the
Yeah,
things,
so
well,
you're not doing all the questions, don't worry.
well, you have sent enormous question. You know, you have asked plenty of question, but for which one of is gonna be answered, or we're gonna talk about on specific or something?
Well, here's the thing, right? In your actual exam, you're not going to know what specifically they're going to ask you. You're going to be maybe have an idea of the topic, possibly in advance, like you'll be given a bit of time, you can have a think, but you have no idea what they might ask you in your exam. So just to simulate that as much as possible, let's see. Okay. So just to be as specific as possible to the exam and what it realistically represents, I will ask you a random question or random questions from here until you reach 3 minutes. Okay. So just like what I'm sharing here on the screen, I'm going to put the timer on. And once we reach 3 minutes, I'm going to stop talking to you. But until then, I will choose different questions to ask you. Okay. Does that make sense, everyone? Are you all fine with that? Is that okay?
Okay.
So, does anyone want
Like
to go
we're gonna
first?
be ready mentally because we are
Yeah,
not
you have
prepared.
to be mentally ready. Maybe have a read through and just think about what the different questions are asking, like some ideas. But I do not, if you can help it, I really don't want you to be writing down the answers. Okay, don't
Because
write them down. Don't
everyone gonna have to improvise.
in your exam exactly. And now a little bit more as well. So just building towards that, okay? So does anyone want to go first necessarily? Is anyone really confident for this?
Well, I always decide to go second or last. Like,
Second or last? That's very opposites. Second, fair enough. Okay. Well, we can always come back. Let's see. Anyone else want to go first? Or I can always pick on someone. That's fine as well.
as they're gonna talk, when you're listening them, so your brain starts to reprogram. So then you become more innovative in your speech.
No, exactly. Yeah, the first person who goes is going to be really take, I wouldn't say like a risk, but will have a disadvantage for sure. Let's see. I'll just choose one random. Let's have a look. Noreen, do you want to go first?
Yes, ma'am, no problem.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, we'll kick off then. So I'm going to start the timer, all right? And I will ask you random questions from those lists, okay? Just make it up, make it good, and I will make sure to text you the feedback, all right? So I'll just write your little message here. You should have it,
Yeah,
okay? And I will write your feedback there, okay? You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. So, what's the best age for children to use the internet?
Thank you for giving me this floor. I think the right is while there is no set rule. Many believe age 10 to 12 is good time for limited independence, but younger children can use it for learning in a parent is watching.
Lovely. Really, really lovely. Okay. Um, okay, so what about elderly people? Do elderly people use the internet very much?
Yeah, ma'am.
So do elderly people use the internet very much? What do you think?
I think yes, because has in our country we used internet lately. That's why I can say it.
Of course, okay. And what about for education? Is the internet important for education?
I think the internet is the biggest school in the world. It allows a student in a small village to learn from a professor at a top university. It makes learning fun thought games and videos like you and the Akimis are always funny for me.
Ah, because you're in a small town, right? Do you live in like a small village or small place?
I live in a small village, but uh, after timing pass, it likes a city.
Oh, now it's bigger, right? It's gotten bigger over time.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's really interesting. Okay, thank you very much. And let's see. Do you think older people and younger people will use the same kind of social media software?
Actually, they love fast and creative apps like TikTok, Insta, Facebook, and they use the internet to express themselves and follow trends. Many seniors now use the internet to avoiding feeling lonely. They use it for videos, calls, and spending time with other friends. However, they usually prefer simpler text-based apps and stay away from fast-paced social media.
Very nice. And probably the last question now. What are the pros and cons of shopping online?
Mm, the pores, you can save time, you can compare prices in seconds, and you don't have to carry heavy bags home. Cons, it's very easy to spend too much money because it feels like digital points rather than real cash. Also, returning items they don't fit can be in heritage.
In a what, sorry?
Yeah, ma'am.
Sorry, what did you say? The last sentence.
Ma'am, heritage?
Inherited.
Yeah, I think so.
No. You might not be wrong. Just the whole last sentence. Sorry. What
These.
was your last sentence of what you said?
Also, returning these don't fit can be a big heritage.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. And as you can see, I stopped the timer because it was sort of like overtime, but that was my fault. Like I kept asking you questions and you kept answering really, really lovely answers, lots of detail. Something I want to share with all of you, because I just thought about this and it's actually super helpful for you guys to practice on your own. You've got a few options because it is important that you guys can practice on your own, and this is particularly helpful for you, Sohan, since you have your exam coming up. If you're going to practice your speaking, do any of you use ChatGPT at the moment? Or
Yeah,
no?
ma'am.
Yeah, you do? Okay, if you go on to call version, so if you have the app on your phone, I'm going to show you how to work it because it's really, really helpful. And this is a way you can like help practice on your own as well, just to practice your like pronunciation and just to make sure that you are being able to pronounce the words correctly as intended in English, okay? If you go onto the call mode of ChatGPT, so it should be just, I think, at the bottom,
But
do you know which mode I'm talking about, right? Maybe not. Do any of you guys know how to call ChatGPT? Have you ever done that before?
Well, I think Gemini is better than ChatGPT.
It depends what for. I think in general, ChatGPT tends to be more consistent. Gemini tends to be good for certain things, definitely certain things, but I think in the main, because I do use both of them, ChatGPT tends to be more consistent across the board. And Gemini tends to be good at a few things, but worse at a few things as well. ChatGPT is
But you
like,
know,
okay,
it confounds your brain and sometimes give you misinformation. So
oh,
I don't
to
like
no,
to.
totally. No. Not for research. I don't recommend using it for research. However, the voice chat system is really, really good. So, for example, like I'll just show you, for example, what you can do. If you get the ChatGPT app and you click the little thing in the corner, this little button, okay,
ma'am,
Yeah, I
it will
know, ma'am.
bring up a call. You know how to do that, right? You've played this.
I always use this app.
Okay, so there's two different things you can do. The first thing I'd recommend you do is go onto ChatGPT, onto the thing, and see if you can talk to ChatGPT. Do they understand what you're saying? Are they able to have a conversation? So you can just call ChatGPT, say, talk to me, ask me about my day, or help me practice my
You know, I
IELTS
took part in
example, right?
IELTS. You
And
know,
it
I
will
gave
talk to you.
IELTS in ChatGPT.
sometimes I do that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, perfect. So please use that to your advantage as well. I was just thinking in terms of pronunciation, so you guys can get loads of practice in pronunciation specifically, because it's all very well knowing the words, but pronouncing the words is really, really important. Your pronunciation is really, really essential for your exam. So use ChatGPT, for example, call it, talk about your day, I don't know, have like a phone conversation, phone chat with ChatGPT. Another recommendation I have is even going onto your phone. I mean, there'll be a button on all your phones that does this. Like at the bottom. This is so annoying. Give me a second. Let me take off this.
Yeah,
Like,
if you keep pressing for it for a few time, then something will appear. Isn't it you're gonna talk about?
no, give me a second. I'm just gonna stop sharing because it's been a pain.
I think you're talking about something else.
Possibly, like, sorry, give me 1 minute. My video won't come off blur. You see, I'll just take that there. Should be able to see it now. Right, so if you click on this button at the bottom, I don't know if you guys have iPhone, but I have another phone that's Android and it also has this like feature. If you just click on it and talk into it, it's going to write down exactly what you say. So this is also a really good indicator if you're pronouncing well, because if you pronounce English really clearly, it's going to know what you say and it's going to write it down exactly as you say it. if you're not pronouncing something clearly, it's not going to write down the correct word, or it might write down the wrong word. So as you're talking, you can look to see, is it writing down the correct word or not? That is a really good indicator of which words you're pronouncing
In
good.
that case, I truly, I truly recommend Gemini is better than all this stuff you talked about.
You think?
I think even I do it.
Use
Even in
Gemini.
terms, yeah, I use Gemini in terms of physics, chemistry, and science related stuff. Sometimes when I feel complicated in terms of typing in computer, I take help from Gemini.
I mean, for
And
homework,
it
possibly
floats,
yes.
it appears what I say in the screen. Exactly.
Oh, you talk into it.
Yeah. And that let me know that how much correct I am, and also let me know about my fluency.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying to you guys. So please make use of these tools, because your pronunciation is just as important as your vocabulary. And if you don't have the pronunciation for certain words, or maybe it's like one word out of a sentence, sometimes it means you just can't understand it. Like, it can be really, really hard sometimes, especially if maybe the examiner doesn't speak Bangla, doesn't speak anything that you speak apart from English. They might not understand some things, or understand the way you're pronouncing some things. So my point of this was, because this just popped into my head now, it's really, really useful, is just in order to practice your pronunciation, the best way for you to do it, because you know what you want to say, is to talk into your phone and watch it come up. Okay. The only reason I'm telling you this is because, for example, if you're practicing with me, or like, someone else who might be British and doesn't speak Bangla, or doesn't understand some pronunciation in some areas.
Yeah, and if you're phonetically not correct, this person is not gonna understand what you're trying to say.
Exactly. And it can make it really, really difficult sometimes. And I'm not directing this at anyone. I've just thought about it now because it's really important for you guys in particular for pronunciation. 100%. Okay. You guys have good pronunciation. And I think maybe a good 80% of the words that you guys say are pronounced perfectly. There's no issue there. But the important thing is, if there is like maybe one or two words in a sentence that I don't understand, I'm not going to understand. And it could break down the whole sentence. And I'm just as good as the examiner. Okay, so if your examiner doesn't understand, then that's going to be really, really damaging for your speaking tests as well. So I just wanted to give you guys that tool, because that's something I can't really help you with as much. I can show you how to pronounce words, but if you've got a word in your head and you're trying to tell me what it is and I don't understand it, I mean, unless you spell it or something, I can't help you much more. But the best way for you to practice, and the quickest way, is honestly just speaking into your phone. Make use of the internet, make use of AI. All right, it's there to help you. Use it. Okay, it's there. All right, but I just wanted to kind of throw that out there because it is really important for you guys as well, especially with your exam coming up and everything. Just give you all the tools you need. Anyway, thank you so much, by the way, Noreen. That was a wonderful answer. You did take up the whole time. You were able to keep going, and you were so brave because you were the first person to go and just like try all of these questions, because they were just, yeah, it was very unpredictable, but you did amazing. So thank you so much. And I'll
Yes, ma'am.
also type you up some feedback, okay? So
Yes.
I will be doing that as I
I
talk.
could go first. I could go first in the first place, but my environment wasn't suitable for this. One of my grandfather, he has come to visit us, so he is staying in the room where I used to be. Right now, I'm the room and my mom.
Do you want to
So
go next then?
yeah, you may.
All right, and then whoever wants to go afterwards, like you can either shout at me afterwards, or you can just put it in the chat, just text. I want to go next, and I'll do it in order of texting, okay? Anyway, I'll share my screen again. I'll start the timer. My gosh, it's so bright. Okay, so here's the timer. I'll pop it back to, we said 3 minutes. Okay, oops. Oh my gosh, it's so confusing. Okay, right. So I'll start it as soon as I get the questions back up. Are you ready, Calvo?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go. Oh, it's really unhelpful. There we go. There. Okay. Are non-social media, like television and newspapers, still useful in your opinion?
What did you say? I didn't really hear it.
Okay. Um, are non-social medias like television and newspapers still useful to us?
Obviously, they're useful, and I think they're even useful than the internet because you see what you see in the internet. We know only 5% about the internet, and 95% they're hidden and concealed. So what you see exactly in the newspaper is perfect and collected by the reporters. So in the viewpoints, like the standpoints is television and accessing an internet, there's a huge difference. So I can give you an example. Like I learned English and I was inspired watching television, and I think children should. Uh, what the heck is happening here?
Take your time. It's okay.
Can you resume the timer?
Yeah, don't worry. Do you need a second? Okay. Need a second. Take your time. Don't worry. Okay. Let me know when you're back if you're going to just be a second. And if not, we can move on to someone else and come back to you and you can finish your time. I can open up like 2 timers so you can
Okay,
pause
so
both.
don't on it. Okay, so he resumed my rhythm. Do you get it? Like, did you notice that? Like, I'm talking here in phone, but he turned off his computer and showed me, even though I didn't realize that you guys are watching me.
Oh, okay, right. It was just like a technical issue, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Have you sorted it? Are you okay?
yeah, I'm okay with that.
All right. Do you want me to continue the time?
Yeah, continue.
Ready? Okay, go.
Yeah. So nowadays, newspaper and television plays a crucial role in terms of educating our children. So in terms of me, it's really important.
Lovely. Okay. And what are the advantages and disadvantages of using social media?
Well, I like to say firstly about the disadvantages. There's a lot of disadvantages in the social media. Like there's a lot of rumors that create rampage in the society and violate some of the rules of the society. And even though it induces to do a lot of bad things and ignite uh, through igniting firing speech in the social media, uh, the country becomes volatile and it breaks the stability of the country. Yeah.
What about the
And
advantages?
yeah, and I'm talking about the advantage too.
All right,
So the
no, go on.
advantage,
Sorry, after we finished. Go for it.
yeah, and the advantage is you're able to get in internet and you're able to know vast thing about the world, and even you're able to get, like, as you're taking the class with the help of internet and the social media. So social media, it's a kind of what should I say, how to put it, like uh, it's a good thing, and I'm not getting it. Like, it's not coming into my memory and retention. So thank you very much. That's all I got to say.
No, it was great. You gave some really good vocabulary as well. Like, obviously check your chats. I've left you some, like some feedback, but also I really like use of the word like rampage and ignite and stuff like that. Really lovely vocabulary and very much recommended to use for your IELTS exam. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I couldn't elaborate. Just let me talk for once. I couldn't elaborate. The
yeah,
reason was Abrar, he broke my rhythm while I was talking with you. And besides, I'm not taking preparation for IELTS. This is how I naturally speak. Uh,
exactly.
yeah, and so I have a lot of time. Like I got 2 years. I still got two
Before you
years for
take your
IELTS
exam, right?
preparation. Yeah,
Yeah.
right now I'm focusing for my board exam, from SS exam. So
So
that's
you've
the
got,
reason.
your priorities right now. But as I said, like it was still a really good answer, whether you managed to elaborate as much as you wanted to or not. You did a really good job. You used great vocabulary. That's exactly what you need to do. So long answers, you want to give reasons, you want to use
So
interesting
how would
vocabulary.
my intonation, like how was my intonation, phonetics, and pronunciation as well?
Well, first thing, it's not pronunciation, it's pronunciation. If I'm going to be really picky, it does not have an OU in it. So that's something actually, English people get this wrong. English people say pronunciation and it's wrong. So people will like obviously we have pronounce. You can see my screen, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
like
and
I
then we
knew
have
it. I knew it. I just wanted to know the difference, like
pronunciation.
why I can see the variations of that.
I don't know. It's irregular. It's just an irregular English word, which, to be honest, we've got a lot of them. So it should not be it should not come as a surprise, at all. But yeah, just in terms of your pronunciation, in terms of feedback for that, it was very, very good. My only pointer to you is certain words you stress the wrong syllable, and it doesn't make me not understand you. I understand you exactly the same, and it does not matter. But certain words, maybe like I think volatile, for example. How did you pronounce
Yeah,
it? Is
I
it
pronounce it like volatile.
yeah, it's volatile. So the strength of the word should be on the first syllable. It should be volatile. Or for example, I think you said stability, like with a longer A. Usually we
Stability.
say like stability. So we say it's stable, but stability or stability, for example.
Yeah,
So we
you
wouldn't
give
say
like
stability.
yeah, like you exert a lot of pressure with your tongue.
It's that like do you guys know the schwa sound? Like how
Sure,
in
Sana.
English we have, okay, in English we have this sound that we use all the time and it doesn't matter what like letters there. Like for example, if someone's called Claudia, I don't know, their spelling is Claudia, right? It should be Claudia, Claudia. But in English we just
Yeah,
say Claudia, for example. That's
Clody.
like that's one of the examples. You say Claudia. You wouldn't say Claudia, but it's spelt like this is a girl's name. I'm sure you guys know anyway. Uh, Claudia, it should be Claudia, but it's like Claudia. That's how we say it. Okay, and there's certain other words like that. So, for example, stability, it should be stability, but it's like stability. That's how we
Stability.
pronounce it. Stability. So there are lots of words in English. This is called the schwa sound when a vowel that isn't like that sounds like an for no reason. That's called the schwa sound. And in English, we use that a lot. So sometimes you just don't pronounce things. I mean, we know that anyway. You don't pronounce something how it
Yeah,
looks, but
I've seen,
also,
I have noticed these things a long time ago when I used to watch a lot of subtitle, like especially in terms of debate, when I used to watch them eventually, like Oxford
কাব্য আপনার
Union
ক্যামেরা
or
অন করে রাখেন না কেন?
I don't understand
I'm not
that.
able because I'm standing outside.
You what, sorry?
I'm standing outside of my home.
Oh, okay, right, no problem. Don't worry about
I'm
it.
just
But
strolling.
okay, well, you take your stroll as long as you're happy. That's that's all that matters. Just relax, take your stroll. But you did a great answer, so that's all you need to know. And on top of that, your pronunciation was very good, but you just have to be careful. Like again, it's not ununderstandable. I didn't miss anything you said. I didn't not understand anything you said. But I also like noticed those little tiny little things. Okay, so that's just something to think about, but it's not something you should worry about. I think that's sort of the main feedback. All right,
Yeah,
but do check
I
with
am
that
to keep,
feedback.
I am to keep focusing when I try to speak like you, how native speakers speak. So I am to keep
TV,
focused.
TikTok, just TV and TikTok and listen. And the more you listen, the more you will feel more comfortable. Okay, but thank you so much, Cabo. I'm gonna have to move on. We've got about like 20 something minutes left, so we'll try to get through everyone. Who wants to go next? Does anyone want to go next? Or I'll pick on someone. I can always pick. Let's see.
Can I share my answer?
Yes, please do, Abra. Okay, give me a second. I'll get the timer up. Where's my timer gone? There. Okay, and I'll put 3 minutes. Are you ready to answer? Should I start it and ask you the random questions?
Yes, ma'am. I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. Okay. Right. Why do
So,
children start using the internet very early nowadays?
yes, ma'am.
So why do children start using the internet very early nowadays? Or these days. So
It's about
nowadays.
internet.
Sorry?
It is about internet.
About the internet, yes. So why do children start using the internet very early? Like very young?
Ma'am, in my opinion, I said that children use internet nowadays very early because they always know they have affected by it. Do you know when a little baby is disturbing for our study, then we will give a cocomelon or cartoon in the mobile. Then he
Mm.
saw and he have seen it and have affected it by also. No, ma'am. Now you cannot believe. Nowadays, people still the still the mobile and scrolling it. So
Mm.
that ma'am, that's it. It is that they use the internet nowadays very early.
That is very true. Yeah. I mean, it's so common, isn't it? People just like adults are gonna just, yeah, give it to their children. Like, shut up.
Yeah,
Go.
let him talk. You know, it's time.
Absolutely. No, I know, don't worry. I was gonna add another minute anyway. Um, give me a second. So, next one then. Uh, do older people spend much time on social media?
Oh, old people, it is correct that old people use social media is very it is correct that old people use social media very much because they have gotten a lot of things of internet and they like it very much. They also get a lot of benefits from them. Example, where they also can sing song or mm, can know information which is very important for her and they can also know that um what is our environment, is any pollution in our environment. They also read the newspaper. They can also read the newspaper from it. So, ma'am, I think that old people use the internet very much.
Wonderful. Absolutely. Thank you. And next one. Um, sorry. Are non-social media like television and newspapers still useful?
So, non-social media like television. Ma'am, I think it is better than mobile. Because, ma'am, when we read the news from mobile, then we affected by it. When we hear the information from television, then we will know the news of whole world, and we can see what is the situation of of people in the television. When we can see any gesture from television, then we will believe that no, this now I also stay it.
Wonderful. Thank you so, so much, Abra. That was really, really good. Okay. Like lots of interesting information you put in there, lots of good reasons as well. Um, in terms of like how you were describing the like uses for children. I really thought that was quite interesting specifically. But yeah, really, really nice. I have left you like I've typed up some feedback for you and some like things into your chat if you want to check. Okay, but I think you did really, really well. That was really good. And again, you spoke for long enough. That's also one of the main goals because it's very easy just to go like yes, no, don't know. That's a very easy answer. And as I said, English people do this. When English people answer questions like that, they're like, I don't know. So you said so much. That's really, really positive. Okay, well done. Really well done. Thank you.
Ma'am,
Yeah?
I cannot speak English fluently, but I try it. I'm
No,
trying it.
you're doing so well. You're doing so, so well. And I know sometimes that the questions can be hard to answer on top of you not speaking your own language as well. So as I said, English people find this hard. You're doing it. You're not English. You're doing it in English. So it's really like it's so much harder for you guys to be able to do it. So you should feel so proud of yourself. You're doing so well.
Do
Okay.
you know this guy is very regulated?
Sorry.
He is very regulated.
What do you mean by that?
Like he always, like what I say, like he can be called a figure who always turn on his camera and like go always try to jump over first.
Oh, like he really tries, right? Like he puts a lot of effort.
Yeah, he doesn't give up.
No, yeah, and
Like
it's
this is what I
wonderful.
have. This is what I have realized. The time when he started to do our classes.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I think the people that do like try and talk and make sure they get the floor to speak will, I mean, obviously will improve faster as well. Like the more you try, the more you interact, you will see a faster improvement in your English because you're practicing more. Like of course you will. So all you're doing is helping yourself. Okay, but that was really, really good. Thank you so much, Abra.
Okay, ma'am.
Who wants to go next? Anyone want to go next, or should I pick on someone? You can also text me in the chat if you want. If you
Besides, he does look like my brother.
also the same name, right?
Yeah, same name, Abrar.
I thought so. Let me double check. Anyone want to go next, or should I pick on someone? Last chance. Okay. In that case, Shibangi, do you want to go next? You can
Yes,
say
ma'am.
no. Yeah? Okay, cool. So I'll pop the timer on. We said 3 minutes. There we go. Right. Let me start. Okay. Do you think parents should supervise their children's use of the internet?
Ma'am, I say it again.
Of course. Do you think parents should supervise their children's use of the internet?
Ma'am. No.
Why? Do you want another question? You can get another
I
question
think
if you
someone should interpret the English what you said. Like she didn't get it. Like I think
Okay, could someone quickly translate the question for me? Could you do it, Cabo?
okay, Noreen does better than me. Tell her.
Okay, Noreen, could you translate?
Like I'm busy with other stuff right now.
No, don't
Like
worry, that's
she
fine.
did it. She did it in previous class, so I told.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely fine. It's just because you were the one speaking. Sorry, go for it, Noreen. Thank you.
Okay, no problem, miss. Can you say it again?
Yes. Do you think parents should supervise their children's use of the internet?
আচ্ছা মানে yes I can try.
Thank
আপনার কি মনে হয় বাবা মা মায়েদের উচিত সন্তানদের ইন্টারনেটের ব্যবহারের প্রতি নজরদারি রাখা উচিত? এইটা ম্যাম বলছে। Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
why?
And then এটা explain করো। I strongly believe parents should surprise their children's internet use. It helps children stay safe from harmful
Mm-hmm.
content, content and bad websites. Parents can also guide them to use the internet for learning and good purposes. Proper
Don't take your time. It's okay. It's okay. You're doing
proper
so well.
net
Mhm.
use safe and useful.
Absolutely. Yeah. Perfect. Thank you so much. And what do you think people do on the internet?
Ma'am,
Sorry.
later.
What do you think people do on the internet? What do people use the internet for?
Okay. People do many activities on the internet. They study, watch movie, listen the music, read news, and play games. Many people also use the internet for communication, online shopping, and social media. It
Mm-hmm.
has become an important part of daily life.
Perfect. Really, really lovely. Okay. And last one. Um, let's see. How do you think the internet will change people's buying habits in the future?
Uh, I
So,
think I think the internet will change people's buying habits a lot in the future. More people will pro per, per- more people will online shopping because it is convenient and compares prices, read reviews, and order products from house. As a result, people many visit physical shops less often and depend more on on online stores.
wonderful. Really, really lovely. Thank you so much, Shivangi. And lots of like really good details as well, like about comparing prices, lots of different angles that you thought about there that actually I didn't think about. So that was really interesting. Do check the messages. I've sent you some feedback, so do have a look at it with just like a quick read through. Well done. Really, really well done. And again, like you were able to add a lot of details, give long
Yeah,
answers,
that's
and that's
admirable,
exactly. Sorry?
she deserves compliment. Like this is admirable, because in her level
Yeah.
she try to speak better.
Well, she did a great job, a really great job of interpreting the question and actually giving a response, especially after the first question was a bit
I think
more hard. You did a
she
great
needs
job of
to,
answering
yeah,
it.
and she need to recommend her pronunciation. Like he say, people like for twice time she mispronounced it. So I think
I
she gotta
noticed a few
recommend it.
people
Yeah,
did that. I've noticed like a good few people have
people.
done that today. Yeah, so people has an O in it. Like this is actually important. I'll write this down. And this is not
Do
about
you know how
directly about you,
Indian people
Shivangi.
say like
I've
people,
heard
people?
three.
They speak like this.
You want to kind of say people, people. Like I don't know. That's how I would say anyway. People separately. I think some people have said like purple, like I don't know how to say it, like purple or more like less e. You should go like just ignore this letter. Like
Yeah,
literally,
and it
this
was
letter.
sounding like pupil. It was sounding like pupil,
That was it.
which means student, but exactly not.
Where's my little like strike through? I don't have it. Okay, anyway, this O, just ignore it. It's just people, like separately. I've actually typed this on some of the feedback to some people as well. Okay, but well done. Really, really well done. That was excellent. Okay, by the way, guys, like I was late today, so we're extending it, but the class time is over. So if you guys want to go, like, please go. Don't feel like you need to hang around. Does anyone want to go next? I'm gonna be here for another like 5, 6 minutes. Anyone
Yeah,
want
and
to
you're
go
gonna be the
next?
last one. If anyone wanna go, can go,
Yes,
because
probably the
this
final person.
person, this person right now who's going to go is gonna be the last. So don't feel shame. Koresh. Yeah,
Sanjana, do you want to go next?
Sure, miss. I can try.
I'm sure you'll do really well. Let's have a look then. Let me pop the little thing on for 3 minutes. Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay. Do you think parents should supervise their children's use of the internet?
Well, I think parents should supervise their children to use internet. Like internet has both good and bad content. And the most important thing is guidance is important. Like parents should guide their children, which content is safe or positive for them. Like, you know, like actually, most of us uh, use internet, but we don't understand the what is the bad impact it's felt bad impact on us. We use it like some of them, like our parents don't guide. Usually, our parents don't guide. That's the important thing.
No, that is true. That is very
So,
true. And that's why, we have certain situations when we're using the internet sometimes where we're not even sure what to do.
some parents are like busy and they give it to them. They don't guide. It's safe or it's not safe. They don't guide it properly.
That's really interesting point. Okay, really cool. I mean, not cool that they don't guide properly, but that's like a really, really interesting point. Okay.
Not all parents, but some of them.
No, yeah,
It's
of
really
course.
important. Yeah,
Of course.
that's what.
You have to be a hands-on parent these days. Yeah, you can't get away with not sort of giving enough, as you said, guidance is super important. So
Even the younger kids, like kids have their own phone. I
yeah,
think it's not useful for them.
I did have a
Like
phone when I was
they
younger and I was fine.
they can, they can use our parents' phone, like no, not own phone at this age, like around 7 or 8. But parents usually give them their own phone to use it, and at this age, they really don't understand which is bad and which is good content for them. Some of them go in negative. They use it negatively.
Or even
So
by
yeah,
accident,
that's what I.
isn't it? If you click on the wrong thing on the
Yeah,
internet, you could be on a website that's
exactly. Yeah, that's what I want to say.
really lovely. Okay, and what can people do on social media?
Like people can do such lots of activities, like we can chat from anywhere, like this country to another country. We can talk, we can communicate properly, like, and also there's a lots of activities. We can buy things from online. There's also lots of a good advantage of using internet, I think.
Absolutely, yeah, perfect. Wonderful.
Also,
And
there's a lot of disadvantages of using internet. Yeah, that's some
go
of
for it.
them
Yeah.
become addicted to games. Some of them become addicted to games, which is really not useful. Also bad. It felt bad impact.
Absolutely. It does have a really bad impact. And this is very common as well. So it's quite a common problem you're talking about there, definitely. Last question, I probably think then. Do you think internet is important for education?
Yes, important. It is important for education. We can watch educational videos, and I think it helped us to. Sorry, actually, I'm nervous, so that's
Oh,
where
no,
I'm stuck.
you're doing so good. Don't worry. Do you want me to give
Yes,
you another question or do you want like a couple of seconds?
like today I'm feeling a bit sick, so that's why I'm also a bit nervous. Also, that's why I'm stuck in your question. So answering your
Oh,
question. Sorry for that.
no, don't be sorry. Don't be silly. Do not be silly. Let's do one more then. Do older people spend much time on social media?
Like if I talk about younger generation, they mostly spend time on mobile phones, internets, they into games, they into social medias, like they also like to watch YouTube videos, TikToks. They dependent on mobile phone actually. This is the important thing. Like they become addicted, phone addicted mainly.
That's for younger generations. So the older people, would you say they're very phone addicted or no? Like adults or
Not
older?
younger generations. Older people use phone little.
You think? Less, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, at
perfect.
last, yeah.
No, don't worry. Yeah, less.
Random.
Perfect. Really, really good. So check your chat box, Sanjana. I've just written up some feedback for you and some stuff. Really, really good. Again, like I love how natural that was. That was very conversational, very not planned, very relaxed and fluid. Okay. So that was really, really good. You said a lot, you had a lot of ideas, and this is again exactly what you need to have for your exam. Okay.
Yeah, and she was, argumentative in that case, I think. Like she
Yeah,
provided a lot of information.
that's exactly what you want to do. All of you are doing amazing. What? Sorry, Sanjana?
Sorry, today I'm feeling a bit sick, so also a bit nervous. That's why I'm
Don't
getting
worry.
stuck.
That's okay. It happens to all of us sometimes. Like we all have those days.
Yeah,
And
and
plus,
there's
I
no
know that you
reason
can
to
help.
be cold feet, There's no reason to be cold feet because I've been talking with Daisy for a long time, so it has gone. I don't have that much of nervousness right now.
Bless you. Yeah, it's with time, Sanjana. You'll feel more comfortable. And honestly, you're doing such a great job. You don't need to be nervous at all. And if you are
So what
nervous,
has happened
take a
with
film to
your
me.
WhatsApp ID? Like I'm not able to send the message.
Oh, you
What
tried to send me a
exactly
message.
happened? Yeah, what exactly did happen with it?
So I've had to get a new SIM card, which means my WhatsApp so like it's a long it's really boring story, but my number is different now. I've got a new number and I sent to my WhatsApp contacts, which I don't know why it hasn't
Are
informed.
my poems still there? Like, are my poems still there? Because I lost my paper where I wrote the poems. So as you know, I sent you some of my poems.
When did you send
So
it to me, Carol? Because I've changed my number about 2 times in the last 3 months. Not on purpose, like I've just had to.
yeah, you do it frequently.
Wait, give me a second. I haven't got any poem on my old phone, and I got my work phone in December, which has a new number, and now you guys have the number of my work phone, but now the number of my work phone is different. So I'm sorry. It's so annoying. I don't like to do this either, but it's really boring. If you guys want to get in touch with me, I will give you my phone number, but if it's okay, I'll put it on next week because I'm still trying to figure out if my phone number will change next week as well, because I'm also going to Spain next week. So I might need to get a Spanish SIM. So just leave it for now. It will go back, like I will be
Yeah,
normal numbers soon, okay? But I've just had such a weird sort of like situation with my SIM cards.
I'm
Anyway,
facing a lot of
I'll
problems.
let you guys go because we've gone over. You've all
Yeah,
done amazing today.
you have already given us 10 minutes extra. I think you need to go right now. So see you
Yeah,
next week. And
I will
it's
need
gonna be an election in our country, so it's gonna be a big change. So see you later.
I guess we can chat about that next week. Then we can all have a discussion about how you're feeling and stuff like that about the situation. Because obviously, I don't really know a lot about your politics, so I'm always very interested to learn. So you can discuss this next
Yeah,
week
and
with
I'm
me.
always interested to deliver this kind of stuff.
I feel like everyone here is quite interested in politics to some extent. What was that,
Like
Noreen?
I grew up with it. Like I grew up with it, and this
Wait,
generation is
Carol.
quite political.
Oh yeah, everyone's political these days. Everyone. Sorry, Noreen, what were you saying?
I say that I don't like it. And
You don't
it's
like
like
I also don't
Noreen.
like about this
it's
topic.
very
Oh.
bad.
I think maybe
Bro,
last
it's
year,
not
like
bad,
when we had the old group, Cabo, because we used to have a different group, all of you guys were really political in that group, but maybe this is like a refreshing
Yeah.
change. We can find other things to talk about, don't worry. But we can have a discussion. We'll make sure to talk about your interests, like and something that sort of I can identify with everyone at some point during the conversation. Okay, so we will have a conversation that you can all follow and that you're all interested in. So do not worry. But anyway, I'll see you guys next week. You've all done amazing. If anyone didn't have a chance to speak, please message me like on the chat. I do pick on people randomly, but if you message me, like
Yeah.
you literally have the next turn.
I
Okay.
could, but I really don't have that much of like I don't have adequate time for that because my day of exam is proceeding and I'm being exhausted too. Like I just want to relax,
You need to just maybe take some melatonin, Cabo, and go and get
I
a
don't
really good
have fun in my life, I blame my life right now. I'm blaming my life. So
Oh, just go to sleep. have a really good rest. Wake up and you'll feel good. You'll feel more energized. You might be able to feel inspired to do something fun.
No, like I'm being puzzled with a lot of subjects I got. So I think you don't have time. You should leave. So before what I say is, I'm not able to provide equivalent time for each subject. That's being the problem for
Right.
revision. Like I have completed it for twice time because my test examination, it has finished, but I'm not getting sufficient time for revise for each subject. And the
Mhm.
day is reducing. It has only 2 months. You know, that's the problem.
For a time limit. Right, I see. So 2 more months and then you're done. No?
Yeah, and I'm
Never.
not getting any gap for relaxation.
What was that, Noreen?
I think
Noreen?
she was talking with her father.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, no,
It's
okay. No worries then. Sorry, I thought you were trying to say something. Okay, anyway, let's discuss this next week. Cabo, I really
Yeah.
hope that you guys, all of you, and you particularly with your exams, are feeling more relaxed, or you will feel more relaxed on the week. Just focus on feeling relaxed, get some good sleep. You will find time to do stuff, but just don't try and pressurize yourself. There's no point. It's just gonna make you stressed. It doesn't help. Okay, and I'll see you guys next week. Have a wonderful week. Well done, everyone. You've all done amazing again. You're all lovely. And you're all really improving as well every single week. Okay, so I'll see you soon. Have a good week. And yeah, we'll continue our discussion, all right?
bye bye, miss.
Bye.